Welcome back. This is Two Major Angel of Darkness. This is Aquatic Research Area. I can never remember the name of this thing. This is the level where basically it's the one with the big thing in the tank of water. So the big monster. So what we've got here is a room. It's all very pretty, look at fancy graphics. And down there's sentry guns. So what we've got to do is, if you climb down the ladder, you get shot to pieces. So what we do is, Lara, be careful. This is where the commando crawl comes in really handy. So we go down like that, press enter, and I was like, I can't remember what I have to do on this, and it's basically got to go towards this kind of little hole in the floor, and there's a valve, and you turn it on, and it makes like steam or smoke or something come out of these pipes or something. I'd totally forgotten this. I was like, oh, can't remember. My memory of this is it's really difficult, and it's not really. You do that, yeah, and it makes everything go like crazy. There, Lara, get down on you. This reminds me of a few TRLEs that I did that are very similar to this, or based on this level. Yeah, it won't shoot at us now. Right, we go at the pipe. Keep going, Lara. Keep forget we've got the grip bar going on here. You always think there's more to this than there is, but it's not. It's just they put you in a room and they want you to try and get out of the room, but it was not as simple as just walking through a door. Of course, it'd be too easy. Oh, there we go. Not a whole lot of resistance on this level. It's mostly going through this. Oh, there's a bunch of sentry guns here. You've got to be a bit careful. This is the other end of that corridor, so we're around that corner at the end on the right. And there's these explosive things here, and there's a sentry gun. So it's duck. I can't get out of there. We need to get our gun out. Let's use that one. Knife fine. Shooting that does that, which is nice. Otherwise, you'll get shot by the sentry gun. Lara, come on, have a word with yourself. Got to get through this. I'm a bit paranoid about bugs and things creeping in on this one. Right, Lara. Gotta go up a ladder, is it? Okay. It's the big room, and then you got that fish monster thing in the water, and then there's like a bucket of fish. You have to put fish in the bucket, and then it takes the monster's attention away from you, and then you can open basically doors in the water. That's the main cut and thrust of the level. Okay. Tapping through the wall there, it's funny. Basically that's just two separate power things you've got to switch on. So, okay, now what are we doing? Where are we going? We've got that monster. If you fall in it, doesn't always kill you. It can, but sometimes, often, it doesn't do anything. So, just wants some fuss, I think. It wants to be tickled under the chin. Right, there's a thing down there. A room down there. And there's an equivalent one somewhere in the vicinity. Oh, where are we going? It's over. How did I do this? Yeah, there's one that's broken, so you can go into the water here. And we have to pull it. It's not altogether obvious. This is like a little bit vague of what you've got to do. Pull that. And it turns one of the power things on, but we need to turn the other one on. Okay, and then we go. You can go this. I don't think you can get out. I don't think you can get out where we came in because I think the sides are too high or something. And there's nothing in here, there's nothing down here, it's all just for show. Oh, where are we getting? Go here. And then we just gotta get through a door. This is just what this is all about. Oh, there's a health pick up there. Anything else, Lara? No, okay. It's just nice, fancy graphics. Lara. And this takes us back to the main room. And then we've got to go to the other side. Lara, is that the door over there that's... Wait a minute, where did I come in? Okay, there, the console thing is up there, so that's where we came in, so it's got to be over here. This goes to the equivalent, it's the same difference. Same room. Oh, Lara, for... Don't get eaten. Lara. Just wants some fuss. Ow! He wants a cuddle. He wants to be tickled under the chin, Lara. Doesn't mean anything by it, he just wants lots of fuss. And where are we going? What are we doing? I forgot where we're going. It was over here. No, you need to have a word with yourself. Falling in like that. This is the... Yeah, it's the... No, hang on a minute. No, it's not. I've been here. Lara, what are we doing? Where are we going? I've forgotten where I'm going now. I'm supposed to go... Wait a minute. Is it over there? Yeah, that's the broken window. We've got to go the opposite side. Oh, wait a minute. Here. Yeah. It's a bit confusing. I did it in practice like earlier. I was just playing. I thought I could record it today or I could wait. And I thought, well, actually, if I've just practiced it and done it, I might as well do it. Right, go over here, Lara. Tell me this is open. We've turned the power on, so that should be what we did this for. Yeah. Clipping through the walls. It's the same difference as the other area. It's exactly the same difference, other than it's not underwater. Do that. Do this. Does that. This doesn't do anything, there's nothing. Looks like a valve, but you can't turn it. And this is the equivalent, that it's the same difference. Except we've got a lever that doesn't require you to be underwater, which is rather funny because the other one needs to be underwater. If there was no water, you couldn't. If there's no water, you couldn't open it, which is quite funny. Yeah, we're under there. So we have to go back, and then we have to do that messing about with the fish guts in the bucket. There's a button here, Lara. There it is. Easy. I've missed that. I was like, before, I was like, how'd you get out? Bit dangerous if you got squashed under it. Right, so... Lara. It shows you... Oh, we have to do something, don't we? Yeah, we've got to open a... It just shows you a couple of levers. Yeah, because that was closed before, you wouldn't have been able to get into that area. Okay, this is a... I don't know if we could get up here before. I'm not entirely sure. We must have been able to, but I didn't. Yeah, you pull the lever in there to fill the bucket up. So what you got to do is... pull this. What you have to do is return this back here when you filled it up, basically. So put it on here. I don't know why it hasn't got a thing where you can't just transport it right from where it is on that pressure plate. Why doesn't it go all the way to the thing where it fills up? I don't know. And you got to mess about. Why doesn't this go and put it over here? I don't know. What fun! I would like to be the person who has to do this every day. Feed this thing 3. How much food does this thing eat? Got to do this. Right. Do this, and a load of Tomb Raider 3 era graphics like that. It's like Tomb Raider 3. It's like chunkiness. Right, I got this again. So you think they would have automated this bit, but no. This reminds me of Tomb Raider 3, where I think it was there was a bunch of dinosaurs. It was where the plane crashes.
I feel stronger now.
She needs to do this as a strength upgrade. And then you had to get a dead dinosaur to land in the water to attract the piranhas. I think that's what it was. I ain't played that in such a long time. And then, but you can't get across the river or something. Right, do that. Now, you have to do this first because where we're going next, you press the button and it makes all of that happen over there. It makes all that go in the water. So if you haven't done it, you'd have to come here and do it. So Lara, we've got to go and find those. Where's that bit with the... It's over there, isn't it? Oh, can we just jump off of here? Okay, Lara. Got to get... Yeah, because there's that thing over there with the trapdoor that was closed, so that would have been closed up before we put the power on, so... Go here, Lara. Lara, she sometimes trips over these corners. It's quite funny. Yeah, this would have been closed before we turned on the power, so... It does a thing up here where there's a couple of buttons and it shows you... I think it's just to give you a heads up, I think. It's a bit of a graphical problem there, I don't know what that is. There's the trapdoor in the floor. Do this. Press that. It shows you that you can move the camera. That's where we've got to go in a minute. And then... No, Lara, press that one. And it's this one shows the underwater and you can move the camera, and basically that's where you got to go. You got to pull that lever and it opens the trapdoor in the floor, and then it's 2 trapdoors in the same space, and then you go to that number 2 hatch and then do something in there, come back out, and then it opens the further one and you go into the... It's that whole underwater section with the statues, which is a bit confusing and very annoying, and a bit like Lud's Gate. It gets a bit difficult. This whole thing is built on top of it. This is where... Was it Luddick said something about... That's why they built the Strahov, because it's still in the Strahov effectively. So this is on top of that whole thing. That's why they built this here, to hide it. Otherwise someone else might find it. So that's something to do with the obscura painting or something. Luckily this isn't hot, Lara. This is very tightly timed because, Lara, you've got only so much grip bar, and she takes a bit of time going over it, and I very needed making. I think I fell off this lots of times before. Gotta be quick with this because there's nowhere to refresh your grip. Come on, Lara, don't bloody fall off. You run out quite... That's it. You can run out a grip bar on this. I did that way back when I played it in 2016. I fell off lots of times. I was like, oh. Okay, let me get on that. Ooh. It's rather decent of it. This is the door. It doesn't require a key. There we are. There's a. I think this is for There's a guy. Oh, okay. There's the thing over here. This is to do the underwater. Oh, what is this, Lara? Oh, that does the fish thing. Okay. It does that. I've only played this once before recently, and that was about an hour ago. And I ain't played it properly at all in like 5 years. I hope I haven't missed anything out, like in terms of pickups. There is a thing, and if you go in here, there's a man in here with a gun, and you can shoot him, and you get one pickup, and it's a clip, and that's all it is. Lara, get your gun out. There's a guy in it. He jumps out. And I didn't even. Oh, you got to open this door, Lara. And he'll be there, and he surprised me, and I was like, "What? Gun?" You can see him through the wall. It will shoot you. It's bloody annoying. And all there is in here is... What's in here, Lara? It's a clip, and that's all there is as far as I know. One clip. That's it. No health packs. It's got like a version of that fish or whatever that thing is in there. It's all very fancy. Lara, it's a 1080 flat panel. Look at that. And there's nothing else in it as far as I know. Is there another thing? It may be. Oh, there's something else here. What's this? Tell me that's else pickup. Nothing? Just, yeah, one clip for the one gun. I think it's one of the rifle things. So you get something in here, but not a whole lot. I would have preferred some health, to be honest with you. Right, Lara, what do we do? We have to go... You can go back via this thing and then jump down. And now that monster fish thing is being fed, it's not going to bother you. So go into the water, Lara. Oops. Yeah, it's been... There we are. Go down right in the middle of it, Lara. Yeah, that's very reminiscent of that Tomb Raider 3 level, I think it was, with the dead dinosaur and drop in the water, and then the piranhas don't get you. Malibu Gorge? I'm not sure which one it was. That does that, but there's two trapdoors in the same space, so we need to open the second one. Right. And the fish monster doesn't come after you. Don't go down because there's a second trapdoor. Go into this hatch. Actually, I'm going to go up for some air, actually. Okay. And this is a room. What happens is when you get to the top, you can't reach the lever, and then suddenly it fills up, and you think there's something glitching. And then it has to fill it to the top. I don't know quite what that's about. Does that, and then it does this. It's weird. I don't know if it's meant to do that or that's a... And you think, oh no, I can't get the thing. And actually it's the... You do need it to be like that because it's an underwater lever. That opens the second trapdoor and there's nothing else in here at all. And this is the... This goes to the next level, which is the underwater thing with the statues or something. Right, Lara, it's a bit keen, Lara. And it just drops you straight in, so you got to find an air pocket fairly quick, actually. Right, go into here. Volta trophies.